failed Bryce Young experiment shows perils of evaluating franchise QBs. The Carolina Panthers' decision to bench Bryce Young after only 18 games continues a trend of no. 1 overall picks, enjoying mixed success in the NFL. Since 2011, the first year of the rookie wage scale, 10 quarterbacks have been selected with the first overall pick, and they have combined for 0 Super Bowl wins. Cam Newton is the only former no. 1 overall pick to win an MVP award during that span. While those numbers might surprise the draftniks who rave about the transformative potential of franchise quarterback prospects throughout the pre-draft process, the harsh reality of the struggles of QB1 prospects should prompt the NFL scouting and coaching communities to rethink how young quarterbacks are evaluated and developed in the league. From the traits, general managers, scouts, and coaches COVID to putting the perfect supporting cast around a potential franchise quarterback to adequately preparing a young quarterback to play. Team builders should conduct an autopsy on the Bryce Young experience to see what lessons can be learned from the failures of another no. 1 overall pick. Before we discuss the Panthers' failures in developing Young, it is essential to review his scouting report and how he was projected to perform in the NFL. As a 5'10", 200-pound drop-back passer, Young was an outlier expected to defy the odds due to his exceptional football IQ and processing skills. While most diminutive quarterbacks can rely on freakish athleticism, speed, or quickness to compensate for their lack of height or size, Young was a traditional pocket passer who operated primarily from the pocket at Alabama. While critics pointed to Young's exceptional supporting cast at Alabama as a big part of his success, it was hard to deny his production: 65.8% completion rate, 8,356 pass yards with 80 touchdowns and 12 interceptions in 35 career games, or performance guiding the Crimson Tide to a 23-4 record during his 2-year tenure as a starter. He frequently displayed the poise and clutch playmaking ability coaches COVID in a franchise quarterback. Whether it was operating a 2-minute drill with the game on the line or making the gotta-have-it throw to seal a win, Young checked off the boxes as a big-time quarterback. In addition to his on-field performance, Young possessed the intangibles, work ethic, and football character to excel as the franchise's face. He has been an exceptional representative of championship-caliber programs in college and high school, Mater Dei in Santa Ana, Calif. And that experience was supposed to serve him well as the franchise quarterback who enters the league as the no. 1 overall pick. Reviewing my scouting report on Young, I loved his intelligence, confidence, and poise as a franchise leader with playoff aspirations. His history of leading championship-caliber programs prepared him for his role as a franchise quarterback, while his on-field skills should have elevated a team from average to good or good to great within team tiers. After watching Young's most recent games, I see he is a shell of his former self as a player. The former first-rounder has lost his confidence as a playmaker, and his indecisiveness has prevented the Panthers from getting into an offensive rhythm. Sure, the lack of pass protection and the inconsistent performance of the perimeter playmakers has impacted the young quarterback, but the second-year pro is not trusting the system and letting the ball go when he hits the top of his drop. Additionally, Young's hesitancy has led to his teammates losing confidence in their young quarterback, with the veterans, in particular, seemingly questioning the youngster's readiness and ability. The Panthers head coach decided to put the team's QB1 on the bench in favor of Andy Dalton. Fair or not, Young's benching shows the importance of teams adhering to the 3 Ps when contemplating setting up a young quarterback for success. The 3 Ps reflect the impact of the play caller, protectors, offensive line, and playmakers, wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs on the performance and development of the quarterback. Moreover, the Panthers' ineptitude in each of those areas prevented Young from reaching his potential as a franchise quarterback. In a little over a year, Young had 3 different play callers, Frank Reich, Thomas Brown, and Dave Canales, in his ear. The different concepts and schematics likely dazed and confused Young. In addition, the varying perspectives on how plays are executed might have led to some of the hesitancy Young displayed in the pocket. Though the Panthers attempted to surround Young with a handful of playmakers on the perimeter, the 2023 class of weapons, Adam Thielen, Miles Sanders, and Jonathan Mingo, needed to offer more support to help Young flourish as a rookie starter. And the team's most recent additions, Deontay Johnson, Xavier Legette, and Jatavian Sanders, have not clicked with the young passer. Perhaps the lack of preseason reps as a unit hindered Young's ability to connect with the crew. But the production was not there for the Panthers when their QB1 was on the field with a revamped supporting cast that should have produced better results. As a team builder evaluating Young's failures, I found that the lack of support in several areas likely contributed to the young quarterback struggles in a league that chews up and spits out overwhelmed quarterbacks. With the former #1 overall pick serving as a case study for what to avoid when putting together a plan to help a potential franchise quarterback thrive, the Panthers' mishandling of an outlier could help future prospects succeed. General managers and scouts absorb the lessons